is in the eye of the beholder, but when it comes to glass art, beauty shines right through, obviously. And today we're meeting artists behind the luminous creations. We have Janis from Eye-Catching Glass Designs. How are you doing on this Monday?
I am great. Yeah. Excited to be here.
Yes, we're excited to have you. And you are wearing some of your designs.
I am.
The designs are right behind us. We have a lot to talk about, especially since you are going to be one of dozens of artists that are going to be featured in this weekend's Mason Craft Show. But first, like we always do for our Artist Approach segments, I wanted to ask what first got you into crafting, especially with glass?
I've always crafted. It was just kind of the way I grew up. But my mom is the one that got me started in glass. When she retired, she took a class and she came home and taught me how to do it, and it took me about 2 minutes to figure out I couldn't do it unless I turned it into a business. And I have so much fun doing it, I have to.
Right, well, I love that. It's like a passion that goes, because if you don't have that passion, it's hard to make all of these intricate designs, and because I'm sure a lot of challenges get thrown your way, especially when you're dealing with glass.
Which is really the fun part. I love it when somebody says, can you? And I'm like, ooh, I'll figure it out.
Ooh, I love that solution-minded mind. So let's get into some of that glass work. I know there's a few behind you, and we also have some earrings. Talk to me a little bit of the different kinds of glasses that you use.
Okay, so there are 3 different styles of glass. There's art glass, there's stained glass, and then there is the upcycled china.
Okay.
So, it just, I use whatever works for what I want to create.
Okay, so do you have a design in mind and then you kind of use the glass, or what's the order?
Sometimes, and sometimes the glass just speaks to me and says, I need to be this.
You know, I love that. When the art can speak for itself, it makes it a little easier. But I love how you have that challenge that you work with people. They're like, can you do this? And I know that's a big thing when it comes to your broken china, which is on this side. So I'm going to move over here so we can get more close-ups.
Whoops. I knew I'd trip on that.
There you go. If you want to come in a little closer. Okay. But yeah, so talk a little bit about the ideas behind the broken china, because when we think of our older china, we you know, we want to throw it away, but you find a way to reuse it.
Oh yeah, don't throw it away, because there's so many fun things that can be done with it. It can become barrettes, it can become earrings, it can become butterflies, it can become angels. And if grandma is in a box in the basement, she wants out.
Yeah.
She wants to be part of your life. And it's so fun when people recognize pieces of china, like you did.
I know.
When we were setting up, and it just brings joy to my heart when that kind of stuff happens.
Yeah. It brings those memories back.
It does.
You know, you're like, oh wait, I think I have seen that pattern on my grandma's, you know, old mug or plate, and knowing that they can now wear it, I think brings in a lot of joy. So, and what I love too is that a lot of these options are, you know, very practical items. So what makes these great gifts, especially around the holidays?
Well, for one thing, all of my stuff is handmade. So sometimes I'll make a couple of them, but they're all different. Even the butterflies, there are no 2 butterflies that are the same. The earrings are super light. They're always on nickel-free wires, and they're just really fun to wear. So I try to keep my prices down, so I have an inexpensive option for you to have something that's really special for somebody.
And it's something too, when you're giving a gift, you can be like, I thought of you because I saw this flower, or because you love snow, or because the hummingbirds in your garden. And it's just a great conversation starter, and knowing that you get to be that catalyst for it, I'm sure is extra special.
It is. It's really fun to combine the different pieces. Like this piece is the china, the fused glass, and the stained glass all together.
Yeah.
So that makes it extra special.
Yeah, so are you looking forward to, I know this weekend is the Mason Craft Show, and then you're booked and busy for the rest of the year too?
Yes, 3 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 9 to 7. I will be with Village Crafters. Tricia Moylan always does an awesome job of putting on a show. We have so many fun things going on, and it's just a great group of people to be with. And then I'll have 5 more shows after that. And a lot of those with Village Crafters.
Oh, that's nice.
Before Christmas. Yeah.
I love that. And well, as we mentioned, you have so much passion for all this, but real quickly, any advice that you have for aspiring artists out there, whether it's with glass, china, paint, what advice do you have for them?
Don't be afraid.
Okay.
Don't be afraid. It's not a mistake, especially if you learn something from it. And sometimes it was just meant to be something different.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to try it. Just
Yeah.
give it a whirl and don't give up.
I love that. Well, thank you so much. And I know
you.
we're going to be wearing some of this maybe in the next commercial break because these are gorgeous. But thank you. Keep up the amazing work, Janice. And remember, you can see Janice and so many others this weekend at the Ingham County Fairgrounds starting Thursday. But we are just getting started here on Studio.